So this boy just got arrested and put behind bars just 2 days after getting scholarship to study medicine in the university. So this boy, his name is Kevin, and Kevin was a very brilliant young man who was the only child of his parents. His friend Elvis was quite a brilliant young man, but nevertheless was a troubled young man. So one day, just 2 days before he's supposed to leave for school, he got a call from his friend Elvis, a really urgent one at that. And he told his parents that he needed to go see Elvis very quickly and urgently, and I will be back in less than 30 minutes. His mother told him not to go because it was getting to evening time. He should just stay at home. But his father obliged and said, you know what, just let this young man go see his friend. Maybe they have a lot of things to catch up with. You know, he's finally going to the university now. Let him go see his friend. And just that 30 minutes he promised that he will be back turned to 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years to 10 years. By the time Kevin got there,
Elvis had gotten into a fight with other young street boys.
And of course, wanting to take the side of his friend, decided to fight one of the boys and hit a heavy blow on the boy's face, and right there the boy fell off and never recovered from it. Everything happened so fast before his very eyes and he couldn't believe his eyes. Everybody ran away, including the Elvis who had called him. Before Kevin could turn around, there was a crowd already there who were shouting, "Oh, you have sent him to his early grave." They heard him, and right there security operatives were called upon and they came there and met Kevin. By this time, Elvis was nowhere to be found. Cut the long story short, guys, that guy who fell down never recovered from it, and Kevin was sentenced to 15 years in prison. While Kevin was wallowing away in prison, Elvis, on the other hand, has moved on with his life. In fact, he has even turned a good boy. Elvis went on to secure admission into the university, graduated, and even started running a successful business. While he was in prison, Elvis never visited Kevin for once, and after doing 15 years in prison, he was finally released. He tried to find Elvis, but he was not successful. Frustrated with life and everything because he couldn't find a job, Kevin decided to join a group of young people who were adopting people for money. In one of the operations, he was to be the one in charge to guide the victim while the rest had gone out for other activities. Kevin decided to take the blindfold from the victim's face, and lo and behold, that was Elvis, his old friend. They both recognized each other and shouted with heavy fear and guilt. Elvis started to beg for forgiveness from Kevin. And to be honest, I don't know what I would do if I was in Kevin's shoe at that moment. What would you do? After so much explanation, Kevin decided to plan their escape from that spot, and they are still trying to reconcile their differences. If you were the one, what would you do?
I don't want peace. I want problems always.